Hi, this is TLBurriss, your social media consultant, trainer, and coach with Burriss Consulting. One of my clients called me earlier today and asked me, how do you determine the number of connections anybody on LinkedIn has? And rather than give her an answer, I thought I would create a video and share it with all of you. So first of all, I created this video earlier today. It's July 24th, 2015. And I shared it with some of my network. And Petra Fisher reminded me that I forgot a very important piece. And so I decided to reproduce this video and include the conversation that Petra and I had via Skype so that you can see and hear the conversation that she and I had regarding determining how many connections somebody in our first level network has. So here's Petra going to share that with us.
All right, now you have to know that your trick works on second and third degree connections as well. I think my trick only works on first degree connections. Cool. But if you're looking for someone and you type their name in here, so in the search field, normally it works on first name as well, but for some reason you're special, it didn't work. So I'll type in your last name. I can see you here, but I am not going to click this. I'm going to click the magnifying glass right here. That brings me a list of search results. In those search results, I'll go looking for you. And here, the 500 plus, it's green, it's a link, it's clickable. So when I click this, it tells me exactly how many connections you've got.
This is great. This is going to be very helpful to all of our network. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, because it's so easy once you know where to find it.
You know, one of the really good things about using LinkedIn as a professional networking tool is that we get to meet people like Petra. Petra and I have never talked before. I think we've engaged on LinkedIn a few times. I pay attention to what she shares. She follows me and pays attention to what I share. And when I did that first video today and forgot this one really important piece, she reminded me of it. And I just called her on Skype. She answered the phone and we talked. And so for that, I am very, very grateful. Petra, thank you very much for spending time with me to help create this video. So I'll show that to you again, but let me first show you on second level how to determine somebody on our second level, how many connections they have. So I'm going to go to this gentleman named Mark White, who I think he's connected to Petra, but I'm not connected to him. And he's second level to me, and I can see he has 500 plus. So the way to find out how many connections somebody who is second level to us, how many connections they have, is you go to recent activity, click on that, and then I can see he has one post. He has no public activity. He may have lots of activity, but he has no public activity. And so without a lot of activity public, here's the number right here. He has 1,476 followers. And 1,476 followers with little or with no public activity and only one post, that is probably very close to the number of connections he has, because followers equals your first level connection and anybody who clicked on the follow button. So I'm going to wager with little or no activity, nobody's finding this follow button. So he has about 1,476 connections. So if I go to third level, watch this. This is just as interesting. Here's another person, Tim Freundlich, and I may be pronouncing Tim's name incorrectly, and I apologize, Tim. Tim has the 500 plus connections. Again, go to recent activities. Again, even with Tim, he has one post, no public activity. He has 2,622 followers. So therefore, I'm going to guess that he has about 2,622 first level connections. Again, if he had activity, then it would be a different issue. So let me show you one more thing. And this is, so for those who are influencers, here's Liz Ryan. Liz is a very well-known, trusted, and respected professional in recruiting, professional in job search. She has a really cool blog. Her blog is called Human Workplace. Liz has 646,634 followers. I don't know what the limit is. There is a limit to the number of connections you can have, but there's no way in the world it's that many people. I would wager that most of those followers are in fact followers and not first level connections. Would also wager that Liz has a very strong and probably a fairly large first level network, but it's nowhere near 646,000. So again, the message that Petra shared with us is I can go up here and type in her name, and instead of clicking on her name, click on the search button. There's going to be her name, and right here in green letters, the 500 plus is a hyperlink. If I click that, it will bring up, show me she has 2,241 first level connections. Again, only for my first level connections can I see that. Second level connections, look for followers and do some guessing. Third level connection, again, look for followers and do some guessing based on their activity. I hope that was helpful.